Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Christina and I post videos on motherhood and lifestyle. And today I'm going to be doing a get to know me. It is well overdue and I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit more about myself. So if you guys want to get to know me, continue to watch to the end. Okay, so for those of you that want to get to know me, I'm going to be using some tag questions. So I'll be looking at my phone and just sharing a little bit more about myself because I've been doing YouTube for almost 30 months now. And I realized that you guys don't really know me as well as I hope for you guys to know me. So after you watch this video, let me know in the comments if there's anything that we have in common because I love becoming friends with people that are a little bit like me. And let me know some things about you as well in the comments. So continue to watch. So the first thing that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is the reason behind my YouTube name. So I named my YouTube channel after myself, Christina Gisele. So that's my first name and my middle name. And I decided to name my YouTube channel after myself is because in the long run, I do want to create this as a brand. And what better way to have a brand as to have a brand named after yourself. And I just feel like having a brand that's named after yourself just shows that I'm sharing a lot of my life with you. I'm sharing my family with you and my experiences and my lessons with you. So what better way than to name a channel after who I am? So the number two thing I wanted to share with you guys is why I created my YouTube channel. So I created my YouTube channel because I feel like when I was first pregnant, I used to watch so much YouTube and I just felt like I was just so inspired by all the motherhood channels that were out there. And I felt like I always had this vision of being able to have a blog or a vlog. And I felt like those women that I watched just show that I could do it too. I've had so many different experiences as a new mom that I felt like my voice and my lessons will definitely help future moms out there as well. And we're all unique in our own way and all of our experiences are unique in our own way. So why not share in my experiences with other moms and women out there? So that's definitely the background of why I decided to create my YouTube channel, as well as I just feel like it's a outlet for me, especially during a pandemic, for me to be able to express myself and share in my creativity. I also am a major in media studies and journalism, and I feel like it's a perfect way to use my skills to be able to just share more about me and be able to help and inspire other moms and women out there. So the third thing about me is, where are you from? I'm from New York and I'm born and raised in New York. I currently live on Long Island, which is a suburb off of New York, and I just love growing up here. I love being a New Yorker. I feel like I definitely act like a New Yorker when I leave town, and I just love all the culture and different types of people that we have here. So I definitely feel like I am a straight up New Yorker for sure. The number 4 question is, what are your favorite characteristics? I would say that I love how sweet I am. It's funny to see your best characteristics because they're coming from you, but I would definitely say how caring and sweet I am for other people. I'm always trying to look out for others and help my friends and my family. I would say my other characteristics are I'm strong. I've been through a lot throughout my whole life, and I feel like I could have let that bring me down, but instead I overcome every single challenge and experience that has brought me down. And because of that, it just makes me wiser and a stronger woman to be able to just teach my daughter to be stronger as well. And I definitely would think another characteristic that I love about myself is I think I'm really funny. It depends who you ask, but I definitely try to be lighthearted and silly as much as I can. I definitely have my moments where, I'm not like that, but I definitely feel like I try my best, especially when I'm hanging out with my friends or my husband, to just try to be fun and silly as much as possible because life is short and you just gotta laugh it off for sure. 5. The question is, what is your most important thing in your life? I would definitely say my family, my little family that I created over the past few years, being able to get married to my husband. We're going to be married 4 years in October, and we have a daughter now she's going to be 13 months. And I definitely feel like having my own family people are always like family first, and I have a really small family, and now that I created my own family, I totally get what that signifies, and I think that creating a family is definitely the most important thing in my life right now, and I'm just so obsessed with them. 6. So the 6th question is, what is your favorite food? So I love food. I love going out to eat, and I definitely love tacos. Tacos are by far probably my favorite thing to eat. I also really love pizza, and I would say I also really love like some barbecue food. I'm just like such a foodie. It sucks because in the pandemic, I barely even like, I get takeout, but I'm not going out to restaurants like I used to. I always used to love trying new restaurants, but these days I'm just cooking a lot more at home, which is healthier and saves money. But I definitely would say that I just love trying different types of restaurants, especially like Mexican food definitely has to be my favorite because I love like guacamole and chips and nachos, all the good stuff. So Mexican. So the 7th question is, what is your favorite type of music? So I love all different types of genres of music. To me, it's all about like a good beat and some good lyrics. I would say my favorite type of music right now specifically is probably like pop. I love hearing like I like Lady Gaga. I love Dua Lipa. But definitely growing up, my favorite type of music was like hip hop and R&B. I really love reggaeton. So to me, it all depends on the type of song it is. My favorite artist actually is Justin Timberlake. I love him. I used to have a crush on him growing up. I kind of still do now that I'm older. But I also really like Jennifer Lopez, Pitbull, Bad Bunny. I like Taylor Swift. I like a mix of different types of people. I love Post Malone right now. It's just all different mix. So I don't have a specific type of genre. I just love a different mix of music. And it really all depends on how the vibe of the song is. The 8th question is, what is your favorite movie? So my favorite movie of all time would probably have to be like Dirty Dancing. I love that movie. I grew up watching that movie. It's definitely my favorite movie of all time. And I would say my second movie of all time, because I'm like such a hopeless romantic, is The Notebook. Dirty Dancing and The Notebook, I can watch whenever it's on like TV. I have the DVDs. I'm like such a girly girl when it comes to movies like that. So I would definitely say those two are my top favorite movies of all time. 9, what is your favorite drink? So I'm pretty basic, guys. I basically drink water all day, maybe water with some lemon. My favorite drink of choice if I'm like going out would probably be like iced tea, like peach iced tea. I love Snapple Peach, or like a lemonade. My favorite drink of choice back when I used to drink more, because I am breastfeeding, so I don't really get to like drink and get tipsy like that, would definitely have to be, I used to like back in the day, Tito's with some seltzer, but I don't even know if I can even drink that anymore now that I'm a mom. I would have to definitely get a babysitter for like 2 days. I also love wine. I love rosé. That's definitely my favorite wine of choice, as well as like a Merlot. And sometimes I even like beer as well. It all depends. But I would definitely say that I don't have like a drink that I drink regularly. I love water and seltzer. It's pretty basic over here. And of course, coffee. I'm obsessed with coffee. Iced coffee, hot coffee, latte. I really love chai tea. And I also really like matcha. So I'm a little all over the place with my drinks, but those are definitely all my tops, even though I need a whole bunch. 10. What's your favorite time of the day? So guys, honestly, my favorite time of the day these days is the afternoon, because in the morning, I'm just like exhausted from being a mom. I'm just always tired in the morning. And by the time my coffee starts to kick in, it's the afternoon. And I used to love the nighttime. I used to be such a night person, but now that I'm a mom, I'm tired at night, or my baby wakes up and I'm taking care of her overnight. So I don't really get to enjoy the nighttime as well. So definitely the afternoon, because that's when I do most of the fun things that I get to do in my life. So the 11th tag question is, what is my favorite quote? So I love quotes by Maya Angelou, because she is definitely one of my inspirations. And my favorite quote by her is, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. And I definitely believe that this is something that you have to live your life by, because there are going to be so many things that you don't agree with, and people that do things that you don't like, and instead of letting them bring you down and let them, you know, overcome your emotions, you just have to change your mind frame of how you think about it and just move on with your life, because no one is going to be and think exactly like you, and you just have to learn how to change your attitude when there is something that you can't change and is out of your control. And that's definitely one of my favorite quotes. 13. What puts you in a good mood? So I would say for me to be able to be in a good mood, it would definitely be just like being outdoors. I love being at the beach. It's so serene and it just calms me, makes me feel good. But most importantly, just being in a good mood is like just being with my baby and my husband or my friends and just experiencing new things, spending time together, you know, just hanging out, feeling good. Because especially in this pandemic, I've just learned that like you have to be so grateful for the time that you do get to spend with people, because when you're trapped inside and you don't see anyone, it's depressing, it's sad. And I love the time that I got to spend with my baby and my husband, but being able to get outdoors with them and experience, like, see new things and just be outside of the home has definitely made me super grateful for them, and it's definitely what makes me happy, puts me in a good mood. 14, and it is, what hobbies are you good at? So I, as a new mom, it's kind of hard to partake in my old hobbies, but the things that I do like to do for fun for me is definitely YouTube. I love being able to record and use my creative outlet to edit and to be able to connect with people, as well as just take photos as well, because I am really getting into photography. But I would definitely say I love to dance. Dancing is definitely one of my hobbies. Growing up, I always like, you know, going out to dance and being able to like let loose. I also I enjoy arts and crafts. I have a Cricut and I love being able to like just make things with my hands and do things like that, as well as I really enjoy playing tennis. I used to play tennis on my spare time. Like I said, all these things that I just mentioned, I don't really have that much time for, but I definitely enjoy playing. And whenever I do get time, I do that. And lastly, the last thing that I do enjoy doing is reading. I love being able to just grab a good book and read and just like escape for the moment and into the pages, as well as I love magazines. I just love reading overall in general, and whichever form it is. So I would have to say those are my top hobbies. So the 15th thing about me is, what is your nationality? Where are you from? So I am half Puerto Rican and half Haitian. My mom's Puerto Rican. She was born in New York, but she is Puerto Rican or New Yorican. And my dad is from Haiti, and he came here when he was a kid. So I am 50-50, the best of both worlds. I'm Latina and I'm Black, but I am American and I was born here. And I do try my best to like embrace both cultures, but it is hard because I know my parents are very into the Latin culture and I was raised mostly Latina. And when your mother is Latina, they instill that on you. So like whether it was the food growing up, the music, the language, all those things I definitely embrace more than anything, and I do love that. But I do try to embrace my Haitian side as well. I just don't get to do it as much, and I do want to instill that on my daughter by like teaching her about the music, especially because I think music and food is like the top things to be able to feel your culture most of all. So that's what I am, and I do love, you know, having the best of both worlds, and I do want to instill that on my daughter because my daughter is both like me, but she's also Italian, like because her father is Italian, so she has 3 different types of cultures that I'm going to make sure that I instill in her and make sure she's proud of, because I know I'm proud of where I'm from. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little better. I hope this video wasn't too long or too short, but if you think that you have anything in common with me, like I said earlier, please leave it below in the comments because I just love connecting with you guys so much. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can find out when my next video comes out. I love doing this get to know me tag with you, and I may be doing some more in the future. So I hope you guys are doing good, you're staying safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!